The eyes of the world now look into space. We choose to go to the moon. We choose to go to the moon.
The American Empire is probably one of the greatest civilizations in the world today, but so was the Roman Empire once. The Roman Empire ruled over millions of people and lands from Britain to Egypt. But how did this mighty empire fall into ruin and decay? The answer lies in three words: death, welfare, and corruption. The same problems that the American Empire faces now. I will tell you about how the Roman Empire declined and draw a parallel to the American Empire that we witness today. The Roman Empire spent excessively on wars, trying to conquer new territories and defend its borders. However, these wars were costly, leading the empire to borrow money from wealthy citizens and foreign allies at high interest rates. The empire also printed more money to cover its expenses, resulting in devalued currency and inflation. Both the American Empire and the Roman Empire suffered from debt, inflation, taxation, and trade deficit. The American Empire has accumulated more than $33 trillion in national debt, faces inflationary pressures, and relies on borrowing money from rich citizens and foreign allies to finance its spending. The Roman Empire gave too much money to the poor, trying to keep them happy and loyal. The empire also redistributed land from rich to the poor, who became lazy and resentful. The Roman Empire was ruled by a small elite and powerful families who used bribery, blackmail, and violence to gain power and control. They manipulate elections, courts, and laws for their own benefit, while neglecting the well-being of the people and the empire. As a result, the government was chaotic and the people lost trust and respect. Both the US and the Roman Empire faced challenges of political polarization, corruption, and mismanagement, which weakened their institutions and legitimacy. In the US, ideological differences and social issues have contributed to divisions within the country. Both the US and the Roman Empire achieved great military dominance over their rivals and enemies, but also faced costly and endless wars that drained their resources and morale. The US has been involved in numerous conflicts around the world, such as Afghanistan, Iraq, Syria, and Yemen, and currently has war with Russia. Similarly, the Roman Empire had to deal with barbarian invasions, civil wars, and rebellions. Its size and complexity, economic burdens, military weaknesses, gradual loss of territory, people, and wealth were too much to bear for the Roman Empire, which eventually led to its downfall. The empire ended in 476 when Odoacer, a Germanic chief, overthrew the last Roman emperor in the West. The Roman Empire and the American Empire are separated by more than 1,000 years, and the world has changed dramatically in that time. The global political, economic, and social contexts are vastly different, and modern nations have institutions and technologies that Romans could never have imagined. These differences make it challenging to draw direct parallels. Nations have the capacity to learn from the past and make adjustments to avoid repeating the mistakes of previous empires. But what happened to the empires that came after that? Do you think the American Empire will end up like the Roman?